Welcome students, welcome to Zoology Wala, myself Dr. Sai. So in previous episodes we have seen the structure of alimentary canal followed by intestinal glands and gastric glands. I told you that we required two more important weapons in order to begin the process of digestion, in order to begin the war. We require some more missiles. Let us add some more missiles into our arsenal. Liver. What is this liver? Liver is the largest digestive gland in the human being body, which measures on an average of 2.5 kgs, isn't it? And it is located in the right abdominal portion just below the diaphragm. Okay, that is the reason why the right lung is also a bit located anteriorly, maybe because of having the liver. Okay, so liver, if you observe the liver is broadly divided into two lobes actually, left lobe and right lobe. But right lobe is again divided into right proper lobe, right quadrant lobe, right caudate lobe. So actually, if you observe the liver, how many lobes are present in human liver means only two lobes are present. You can catch the liver, it will weighs as I said 2.5 to 3 kgs also. And it is divided into two lobes basically, right and left, but right lobe is again divided into two prominent lobes, right quadrant, right caudate, and this is the right median proper lobe. Right quadrant and right caudate are the two more lobes which are present in the liver. If you take a section of the liver and it shows number of please wait, it shows number of hexagonal structures like this, and this hexagonal structure is called hepatic lobule, and this one is an intralobular central vein, and each hepatic lobule is covered with a connective tissue. What is this? This is Glisson's capsule. You can see the connective tissue here, and this connective tissue is the Glisson's capsule. So this hexagonal lobule, and this is the structural and functional unit of liver. Each hepatic lobule is considered as the structural and functional unit of liver, and is covered by a structure called Glisson apostrophes. Glisson's capsule. In most of the books it was given Glisson's capsule is the characteristic feature of human liver. Even this Glisson capsule is noted in some birds, so I am not going to use that statement as Glisson capsule is the characteristic feature of liver. It is the important feature of liver. Of course it is an important feature, it is one of the important character of the liver also. Okay, but we cannot say it is seen only in case of the human liver. It is the unique feature of human liver. It is not better to use that word. And hepatic lobule, and here the intralobular central vein is present. What are the different other structures present inside this structure? So here number of hepatic cells are present in the form of cords which releases bile. So the spaces present between these cells which are present in the form of a cord, the spaces present between these are called canaliculi. C-A-N-A-L-I-C-U-L-I. Bile canaliculi are the places where the bile will flow. But if you study the human malaria Plasmodium, which is caused by Plasmodium vivax, where the sporozoites are considered as an infective stages. The sporozoites enters into the liver sinusoids. Do you remember? So please try to collect or recollect that information. Sporozoites are present in human liver sinusoids, but these are canaliculi. Then where sinusoids? What are sinusoids? Where the sinusoids are present? Sinusoids and canaliculi, do you think both are same? No, there is a difference. Before going to see the structural aspect here, let me introduce you the ducts which are very important in the liver and pancreas. You see, this is the right hepatic duct and left hepatic duct, the two ducts which are coming from the liver, right hepatic duct and left hepatic duct. These two ducts combine to form, these are the ducts from the liver, So these are called hepatic ducts. Let me write here HEPATIC, hepatic ducts. Right hepatic duct and left hepatic duct are the two ducts which are coming from the liver, and these two ducts combine to form common hepatic duct. You can see the common hepatic duct here, and this is the gallbladder. Previously in my shorts I explained you what are gallstones. Please see that video. So gallbladder contains number of stones also, and the function of gallbladder is not to form the stones. The function of gallbladder is to store the bile. Why? For example, on an average human beings produces 1.5 to 2 liters of the bile per day. Previously I told 2 to 3 liters of gastric juice will be produced, 2 to 3 liters of intestinal juice will be produced, and now I am saying 2 liters of gastric juice is, bile juice is produced. Bile juice is the juice produced by liver. 2 liters of bile is produced and 1.5 to 2 liters of saliva is produced. What is this? So on an average, minimum 10 to maximum 15 liters of the fluids will be produced inside the human being body per day. That is the power of human being, It's a beautiful architecture. Our body itself is a tremendous moving museum, isn't it? And see, this is the common hepatic duct which is formed because of the fusion of two hepatic ducts, and this is the gallbladder. The function of the gallbladder is to store the bile, and the duct which is coming from the gallbladder is called cystic duct, CYSTIC. Cystic duct is the duct which is coming from the gallbladder. And now this common hepatic duct combines with the cystic duct which is coming from the gallbladder. See, now these two are hepatic ducts, and this is common hepatic duct. It combines with the duct which is coming from the gallbladder, and this is the cystic duct, and this green color one is the cystic duct, and now both will combine. I will change the color. Both will combine to form this one. This is common hepatic duct. So this common hepatic duct, here I have represented three colors. The brick red color one is nothing but the hepatic ducts. Two hepatic ducts combine to form common hepatic duct. I have represented common hepatic duct also with the brick red color, and the green color duct is nothing but the duct which is coming from gallbladder. These two combine to form common bile duct, and this common bile duct combines with the duct which is coming from pancreas. Let me show you the pancreatic duct. I will take different color. I want different color. So this one, hope so it is visible, and this one, the middle one, and this duct is called pancreatic duct. So this black color duct is nothing but the common bile duct which combines with this pancreatic duct to form another duct. What is that duct? Means hepatopancreatic duct. So this is hepatopancreatic duct. So hepatopancreatic duct is the duct which is formed because of the fusion of common bile duct and pancreatic duct. Let me write, or let me draw the same diagram for the sake of you here. And now let me erase this. See, now this is one hepatic duct and this is another hepatic duct. These are the two hepatic ducts combined to form common hepatic duct, and it combines with the duct which is coming from the gallbladder. Both will combine to form common bile duct, and this common bile duct combines with the pancreatic duct. This is pancreatic duct to form hepatopancreatic duct, and the swelling is hepatopancreatic ampulla. Am I clear? Very important in the examination point of view, especially NEET point of view. That's why I am repeating here. And this one is a hepatic duct, right hepatic, left hepatic combined to form common hepatic duct, and this is coming from gallbladder. So this is a cystic duct. Cystic duct and common hepatic duct combined to form common bile duct, and this is pancreatic duct. Common bile duct and pancreatic duct combined to form hepatopancreatic duct, and this one is a swelling called hepatopancreatic ampulla. And here there will be a sphincter present here, and this sphincter, what is that sphincter? What is that sphincter? So common sphincter, that is the sphincter of ODDI, sphincter of Oddi. Okay, sphincter of Oddi. And the sphincter of Oddi is the common sphincter which is present for this common bile duct and pancreatic duct combined to form hepatopancreatic duct. So, common sphincter for hepatopancreatic duct is sphincter of Oddi, and there will be an exclusive sphincter present for common bile duct, and this is called Boyden sphincter, Boyden. It was not mentioned in CBSE but is important. Boyden sphincter is a sphincter which is present exclusively for the common bile duct, the duct which is coming from the liver, whereas the sphincter of Oddi is the common sphincter for the hepatopancreatic duct. You have to remember one important point here. Common bile duct is different, hepatopancreatic duct is different in human being, but in case of frog the story will change. I will tell at the time of frog. Okay, but I don't want to confuse you now. Common bile duct is different, hepatopancreatic duct is different in case of a human being. And if you observe the structure here, you can observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagonal corners. In this hexagonal structure, you can find the 6 areas. What are the 3 important vessels or ducts present in that area? I will show you in this image. You see this? And the same hexagonal area, this is intralobular central vein, and all those cells are nothing but the hepatic cells. Hepatic cells, and these hepatic cells will produce the bile. See here the bile. The bile is produced by the hepatic cells. Imagine now here all these are all the hepatic cells which produces the bile. Okay, so these hepatic cells will produce the bile, and this is the branch of the bile duct. Why? Because the bile which is produced by liver should come out from the liver, isn't it? So here this is the branch of bile duct. See here the bile, the green color one, the bile is flowing, the cells are producing the bile like this, and the bile is flowing in this direction. So bile is flowing in one direction. I told you what are sinusoids, I will tell now. And now I will represent blood vessels. Is it visible with this color? Let me check. Yes, it is visible. So here these are the blood vessels which are supplied to the liver. And this blood vessel, it opens into intralobular central vein. So here the blood, I will change the color now. So here these are all the blood cells, the lining of blood cells, endothelial cells lining the blood vessels. Okay, like this. And now blood is flowing or coming in this direction, whereas see the blood is flowing in this direction, bile is flowing in opposite direction. See the red color arrow which is moving towards the intralobular central vein, and this one is nothing but the bile, the green color bile. Bile will be generally green in color, which will flow in this direction. Flow of bile in one direction, blood will flow in one direction. And here I want to tell you an important thing, and the place where the bile flows is canaliculi, and the place surrounded by the blood vessels, here this one and this one, here you can see one space, here you can see one space, here in the sense, see this one. And now imagine this finger is an area where the blood is flowing, and this is sinusoid. Sinusoids are nothing but empty spaces of the liver. So sinusoids are the places where the blood will flow. That's the reason why the sporozoites will come and lie in sinusoids but not in canaliculi. Why? Because in canaliculi bile is present. No enzymes are present in the bile. Bilirubin, biliverdin, salts of sodium, taurocholate, glycocholate, and phospholipids. All these are the components present in the bile, but no enzymes are present in the bile. So here sinusoids are the places where the blood is flowing. That's the reason why the parasites generally reaches the blood. Why? Because they require blood, they require RBC, they require food materials. Okay, but they don't require bile. So bile is flowing in this direction. The place where bile is flowing is called canaliculi, and the place where the blood is flowing is called sinusoids. and the space surrounded by sinusoids is called perisinusoidal space. This is called perisinusoidal space, which is also called space of, come on, you just find it out. I will tell in my shorts. There are two important spaces are here, space of Mall and space of Dissy. I will tell, and this is perisinusoidal space. Sinus is surrounded by space called perisinusoidal space. Okay, and what are the three important ducts you can see here? See now, this is the bile duct. Here you can see the bile duct. This is bile duct and hepatic artery, blood vessels, branch of hepatic artery and branch of portal vein, hepatic portal vein. What is this hepatic portal vein? There is a connection between the liver, small intestine. There is a connection between liver and small intestine, of course part of stomach also, and that blood vessel is called portal vein. Generally artery ends with capillary, veins begin with capillary, but a portal vein is a vein which begins as capillary and ends as capillary. And here the capillaries begins in the intestine and a part of stomach, and they ends in the liver, where it just ends those branches in the liver. So liver, hepatic means liver, portal vein means a vein which begins as a capillary, ends as a capillary. The connection between intestine and liver is hepatic portal vein. Digestive or nutrient rich blood from intestine reaches to the liver with this blood vessel called hepatic portal vein. So a branch of hepatic portal vein, branch of hepatic artery, branch of bile duct, these are the three components which are present. These are the three components. Just check, just observe what are the components present there. I will come aside. You just observe what are the three structures present there. Number one, branch of all they are nothing but the branches. Branch of hepatic artery, and a branch of hepatic portal vein. You can see the branch of hepatic portal vein also, and followed by the branch of bile duct. Okay, just have a look and take the screenshot and observe, try to observe the diagram. Hepatic artery, portal vein and bile duct. Okay, these three, 1, 2, 3, these are the three areas, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So at all 6 corners you can see these three, branch of hepatic artery, bile duct and hepatic portal vein. See now, branch of this one, hepatic artery, hepatic portal vein, branch of bile duct. All those three are represented here like this. So imagine this one as a vessel, and now if you make a section, it appears a small dot like this, So these three are called portal triad, T-R-I-A-D, portal triad. 3 ducts. What are those three? Branches of bile duct, branches of hepatic portal vein, branch of hepatic artery called portal triad, and this is the space of Mall. I will tell space of Mall. And what is space of Dissy? Perisinusoidal space, sinusoids. So this one, perisinusoidal, this is the previous one, and so this one, sinusoidal space, perisinusoidal space, the space of Dissy, okay, and the space of Mall. They are the two important spaces present in the liver. So liver performs a number of functions in the human being body. It helps in emulsification of fats. Large chain fatty acids are broken down into small chain fatty acids, is nothing but emulsification. Why? Because the liver produces bile. In that bile, phospholipids are also present, bile salts are present, which contains both hydrophilic and hydrophobic components. Fats are especially hydrophobic, isn't it? That's the reason why some mediator is required in order to catch the fat molecule on one side, in order to catch the lipase enzyme on one side. That mediator is bile. So bile contains number of components. They helps in catching the fatty acids on one side, lipase enzyme on one side. So now the lipase enzyme acts on the fatty acids. Large chain fatty acids are also broken down into small chain fatty acids, that is emulsification. That function is also done by the liver. Liver is a detoxifying organ also. It breaks down the number of fungal toxins, even like aspergillus also in the food material what you are taking, especially if it is groundnut. It is going to break down the fungal toxins also. It plays a very important role in the lipid metabolism, carbohydrate metabolism. Number of functions are there. Liver is the only one organ in the human being body which can perform minimum 200 to maximum lakhs of specific functions can be performed by the liver. Such an important digestive gland is the liver. So it is your responsibility to protect your liver. So take a less sugar diet and less fat diet and avoid alcohol. In the avoiding of alcohol is one of the best solution in order to protect the liver. So the protection of liver is in your hands. Protect the liver, protect your body. That's all about the liver. And in the next class I am going to come in front of you with pancreas and salivary juices. That's all about this video. Thank you.